Listen well, traveler. There's trouble in the north. The giants are stirring. They've emerged from their hidden enclaves to spread misery across the land. Faerun is in grave danger, and someone must do something. We need heroes. We need those with courage to fight back. Protectors of the realm. Bold enough to strike out in the face of evil. Someone willing to stand against them. To stand against the giants. This will be no easy task. Will you fight back? Do you have what it takes? Listen, my friend. Can you hear it? Rolling over the plains. Crashing down the mountains. Can you quell the Storm King's thunder?
All right, testing. Are we live? Hang on. There we go. Try it out. Yep. Okay.
You are not being picked up through your mic.
I'm not.
No.
All right. Hang on.
Your OBS is picking you up through your camera.
All right. How about now? This is why we test things. This is why we test them.
You're
All
good
right,
now.
Cool. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, and welcome to today's episode of Tabletop Gents, where a bunch of us disgruntled veterans have lost control of our lives. So we try to take control of our fictional ones.
I'm hearing you in so many different layers right now. It's fucking me up. Oh my god. All right.
Are you having a bad trip? 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 Okay. Hey, listen. There's no cold open today. We're just gonna get into it. But first, our sponsor, as always, from the makers of My Pillow, Your Pillow. Send us your pillows. We need more pillows. In this day and age, even more so now than ever, we need your pillows. What are we doing with them? Don't ask.
Be a hero.
We don't manufacture them.
Pillow.
We're not manufacturing them. We're collecting them.
Also, don't watch them.
What we do with them is our business. Send us your pillows. And
Older the better.
And listen, I know. Listen, the government shut down. It's hard. Money is tight. Okay, the government is shut down, and we have no way of spending our money. Okay, there's nothing. There's no way. But what if I told you there's new merch? What if I told you there's new merch?
There's new merch.
What if I told you there's new merch? Okay.
What do you mean there's new merch?
Go ahead and pull up that new merch just for you. Go ahead, Hunt.
I want to see the new merch.
And on that bombshell sticker, a gather around the table T-shirt.
I need these.
A new Xanthos 13 chromatic sticker. I know what you're thinking. What a bargain. Also, I just want to point out for a second that I did this for you, Hunt. My profit and on that bombshell sticker is $420.
I'm buying 3 of them right now. There you go.
And also, this is our first episode that is being multi-streamed onto YouTube.
Oh shit. Wow.
Listen,
I
Twitch,
didn't expect that one.
Twitch is annoying, all right? I know what you're thinking. Twitch is annoying, all right? It's very awkward to, like, you got to get the app on your phone. Hey, keep me
all
up.
this chat functionality.
All this chat functionality. Keep me up in the background on your TV. Throw me up. Screencast me onto the TV. I'm on YouTube. YouTube.com/Xanthos13actual.
We didn't get Xanthos 13.
No, my personal channel is Xanthos13. It's like my personal account. The streaming channel is 13.
Was that taken?
What?
It was taken. We couldn't get that one.
It was taken. I couldn't. I didn't want to give it up. I didn't want to
Yeah,
give
you
it up.
didn't want to change the name of your personal YouTube account, which does not matter, and you can make it whatever you want.
Yeah.
Makes
Listen,
sense.
it was too much work. All right.
No, I get it.
And if
This
you
stream
want,
is about not putting in work.
yeah, and if you want to, if anyone's watching and wants to be a sponsor later, because now this is on YouTube forever. Tabletopgents@gmail.com. There we go.
We did get
Put
that.
that in the chat.
We
I'm
got
gonna
that.
pin
We
that
do
in the
that. We
fucking
do have
chat.
that one. That one is copywritten. Don't worry. We have that. We have that forever. As long as I continue to pay the copyright. I don't know if that's true. I don't have a
I
don't
you
have
said
a
it with such
copyright.
confidence.
I don't have a copyright.
No,
I
you
wasn't
do.
gonna
Yeah,
correct you.
it's fine.
Yeah. So, all right, are we ready to get started?
Let's fuck shit up.
Russ might be here later. So,
We'll see.
in the meantime, Mike, you're Russ.
I'll be a rogue too.
Last time on Tabletop Gents.
That's crazy, right?
Thanks, Wayne.
Yeah, thanks, Wayne.
Thanks, Wayne.
Gone but not
On
forgotten.
to our text.
Never ever. Love you, Choco Bear.
So last time on Tabletop Gents, you guys have made your way from the spine of the world, just shy of Iron Slag, back to Waterdeep, where you guys are now, after talking with Mert, getting a ship and setting sail to drop this iron flask that contains fire primordial into the ocean. So, the City of Splendors is quiet. It's still rebuilding. Smoke drifts from a half-collapsed rooftops. The harbor itself smelled of salt, soot, and rain. And the recent cloud giant attack has left the people subdued, whispering prayers as they work among the wreckage. As the Kelpie's kiss awaited for you, this Harper-commissioned brig with azure sails and a seasoned crew. She's small and swift, and she's built for secrecy and for speed. Now, the official paperwork declares this ship has been chartered for a northern relief mission, bringing aid to the coastal town, rebuilding after the attack. But only Captain Flotion, yourself, and Mert know the truth. Below deck, being ready to be placed into a arcane sealed chest, is an iron flask. Your task is easy in words. Just sail into the trackless sea and cast into the abyss, and no one will ever find it again. As the ship begins to pull away from the harbor and the sails unfurl and the harbor begins to fade, water deep begins to disappear into the mist as you guys set further and further sail. So, we will start today's session as you guys are now setting sail into the sea. Where would you like to start?
I guess we're just hanging out until we get like to where we gotta go.
Yeah, an appropriate distance.
Yeah.
Do we know where the drop off is? Like,
Sailors should know, right?
Talking with Captain Flotion, who is the captain of the ship. Captain Flotion says that the journey to the drop-off point where like they believe that would be the best drop-off point is about 2 days. So
yeah, so we're just
Chill out
killing
for a couple
time.
days.
yeah. So I'd say it's probably like just after noon right about now, as you guys are kind of making your way.
Have we rested?
You last session, you and R4 made your way like in a hurry to go grab the stuff you would need for legend lore. And
Because
the
also take a
session,
long rest then,
yeah, and the session ended right as you guys made it back to the ship. So I would say that you guys, for the most part, have majority of your spells. There was no combat or anything like that that happened last session. So
I burned through all of mine doing something. I know there's a reason I don't have any spell slots left, but I don't know what it is.
that's probably fair.
Oh, I animate. Oh, right. I made an army of zombies.
That's right. Yeah, you guys have not rested since like.
Oh, since the north.
Yes, you
Yeah.
guys like went
Yeah.
straight from the north to Waterdeep.
We got a short
Mer-
rest in the theater, but
Yeah, you guys took a
Oh,
short
that was
rest.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, this is the morning of that night. This is the afternoon of the prior night where you guys had that combat with the drow.
Holy shit.
we've just been going, man.
Yeah, for real.
So I guess yeah, lots of sleeping going on these boats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Captain Flotion shows you like to like the quarters where like you guys will be staying. There's 2 rooms. And you can see like there's like as you going down there, like there's a couple sailors who are like kind of disgruntled because like you're effectively like taking their rooms.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then I sympathize and I get your room.
So, but inside one of the rooms is this chest. It is what appears to be a simple chest with made of wood with wrought iron, latches around it. Borne, powwow. You can kind of detect there's like some arcana coming from it. The magic, definitely like sealing magic, and like this kind of meets the criteria for what you were asking for from Mert.
If I were to cast knock, would that open it up?
Yes.
Well, I guess that's as good as it's gonna get.
You'd always just put a chain and a second lock on it.
Well, if they can get through this stuff with knock, they can get through the second lock, you know.
I'm gonna gingerly take the flask out from my bag.
Okay, I don't know what your hair color has to do with it. Okay.
Took him a second.
It did. Should we wrap this up first? Like,
That's what she said.
yeah, I'm gonna take. I'm sure I have something in my kit. Just fabric, anything. To just wrap it up tightly, and then I'm going to gently place it in the
Okay.
in the chest.
As you take it out of the bag of holding, because that's where you had it, right? Okay. As you take it out, for those of you that are in the room with him, as he takes it out, you feel this warmth emanating from the flask. On the chill air that is the sea right now in this late autumn, this flask itself is like warming the room. Even in this brief instance, like the windows themselves seem to be perspiring just a little bit with condensation. While it's not like molten or hot or anything like that, it is uncomfortably warm. And as it is exposed, and as you begin to wrap it up, that temperature kind of fades just a little bit.
I'm gonna gently place it in the box. I'm not going to close it yet. Should I put a note on it?
Nope.
Yeah. Do not open unless I don't know.
I mean, sure. It's gonna get full of water probably.
Ideas, Powwow?
Just don't forget
It's good to me.
it. Like, if we
And
really
with
want-
that,
if we
I
want to
will-
slow it down, put warning on it when it hits the bottom. But I don't want to go into the ocean.
No.
No. I'm gonna gently close the box and secure every lock.
Okay. The last few things attached to the box, like inside of it, before you place it, you saw a small note from Mert of the arcane words that were needed to complete the magic of arcanely sealing this chest. So as you exchange the wrapped up flask for this note.
But those words also unlock the chest?
No. Or you
Okay.
wouldn't know. R4 wouldn't know that.
Look, that's fair. I'm gonna ask. No, never mind. I'm not. So I'm gonna hand the note to Beauredaire. Because I don't understand magic. I'm going to do the physical locks on it.
We'll wait until we're in position and then I'll get it good and then.
Okay.
In the meantime, we should rest up.
Yes.
Okay.
Post up in the corner.
Okay. There's 2 rooms, so however you guys would like to divvy up the 4 of you.
Me and Theo all bunk together.
Okay. Theo is currently not there. Theo last session went into the crow's nest and was hanging out with the crew member that was up there, kind of taking a watch, looking over everything. And you close the doors. Close the doors to these rooms, whatever, and you can hear like the shuffling of footsteps between like the crew moving about the cabin and the below deck and above deck and everything like that. Go ahead and make perception checks for me, everyone.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Powwow, you hear like some, like, as you're like sitting there contemplating life, powwowing, you hear like the crew members, like, as they're piddling, you hear the crew members like talking as like they pass the door, and like saying like just random things, like catching snippets of conversations. They say the sea's been strange since the giant stirred. Currents all wrong, stars out of place. And, storms are coming early this year. Wind's gone mad. Could be the gods arguing again. Stuff like that. Just random sailor talk here and there. You hear one that kind of catches your attention a little bit more. It's like, saw a shape out west once, big as a keep. Hull like a squid. And didn't row, didn't sail, it just moved.
That
And then, like, you know, you hear that person kind of just keep walking by. Like, you're just hearing these things like through the door and stuff like that. Like while this offers you these rooms offer you privacy, they're not very well like insulated. You can hear basically everything.
I fly out of the room when I hear that. Where did you see that ship?
And like some you like this one crew member, he's got like a bundle of rope around his arm. He's like, huh?
That squid looking keep thing. Where was that?
Out in the trackless sea. I hear tales of it.
I'm not a sailor. Where is the trackless sea?
You got a map?
I do. The map.
All right. So he like comes over to you. Comes over to you like, if you're looking at your map, the trackless sea is somewhere between the whale bones and the red rocks.
Oh, okay. Damn. Ravager. That's the ship that the Storm King is being kept on.
Yes, it
The
is.
Squid Kraken ship. Shaped like a kraken. Big ship.
Big ship.
Looked like the shell of a kraken or squid. Fit to put the pieces together using my big brain.
How likely do you think the captain is to just take a gander?
I doubt it.
R4 is gonna just start walking and try to find an officer.
Okay. Looking around the crew, like, you know, like in these, before you guys headed below deck, like the captain and the first mate were kind of like above deck, like charting the course and everything like that. So they're not difficult to find. They're up up on top deck. So going to look for them not hard. You find Captain Flotion.
I'm gonna kind of approach and stand at attention when I address her. Captain, I have an urgent request.
Okay. Oh, what's your request?
It's been brought to our attention that one of your crew member has seen a ship that we've been searching, and someone on that ship is critical to saving the world.
There's a lot of ships out in the ocean, lad. Finding one is, unless you know their charter and you know where they're going and where they're coming from and their course, you're not really gonna find them.
We just need you to sail the trackless seas for a few days.
Trackless sea is pretty fucking big, lad.
It's
I mean,
the best lead we have.
We're gonna go through it on the way up to Lashanta, or to Luskin. We're gonna go up there on the way to Luskin. So like,
Can you notify us when we are within the trackless sea?
no, you'll know.
Thank you very much, Captain.
All right. Once sun goes down, the crew will be getting ready in the mess hall for dinner. You're welcome to join. We have provisions for all of us.
What within our lore? What do we know about the whaleboats? Anything? Is that?
Let me take a look here. Go ahead and make a history check.
All right. Guidance.
Okay. From what you've read, and like you coming from the Moonshay Isles and everything like that, and like this isn't your first time sailing or anything like that, you know that the Whalebones is home to like these petty, like warmongering kings that rule over the small islands, and they're called. It's called the Whalebones because of whale skeletons that litter the island's beaches. Several of the larger islands are like home to like these massive birds called rocks, and that storm giants, that you've heard stories that storm giants use as mounts, and then the islanders themselves leave treasures for the giants and food on for the birds as tribute. That's about it.
So the likelihood of that place being where our ship docks is.
Also on a 20, I will say that come on. Where are you? Where are you? You do know that King Hecaton's wife, who went missing years and years ago, his wife went missing. Queen Neri was her name, who from Princess Sarissa, who told you all this. Queen Neri was particularly fond of small folk, and then Queen Neri actually went missing somewhere near the whaleboats. The whale bones is in pretty close proximity to the maelstrom itself.
I got
Back to
Okay.
no, I'd head back to the cabin.
Okay. Is there anything that you guys would like to do before like dinner or anything like that before night begins to fall or anything?
Can I look at these two potion of underwater breathings I have and try to extrapolate if I could make another?
Yeah, go ahead and give a I'll let it be your call whether it can be a medicine check or a an arcana check.
Oh, guidance. $25.
Okay. The potions themselves can be replicated. The ingredients may not be had on hand by you, but they can be replicated. So, okay. Around this time of year, night kind of comes pretty quickly. You can feel like the chill in the air quickly grabbing hold. For those of you in the room with the flask, it's nice and toasty. Would anyone like to make their way to the mess hall, or would you guys like to stay in your rooms all night, or?
I'll go eat with the sailors.
I'll go with them.
Yeah, I'll go.
That box, however, is not leaving my sight. Wherever I go, that box comes with me.
Okay. Okay. As you make your way to the mess hall, you can see it's crowded with sailors who are like just kind of like chasing the warmth wherever they can. The benches themselves are like creaking under the weight. The air's thick with the smell of like salted pork and damp clothes. You can see like the ship is kind of like rocking a bit as the waves are getting a little bit more unruly, and the lancers are swaying with the ship's motion. Cooking is, you see like there's like this kind of like this chef that's kind of serving everyone their food like behind this massive like bar style table. He's got like red skin, and everyone's like, sir, another please. Gotta fight the cold. He's like, I'll serve you when everyone's had some. Calm down. So you guys can like go get in line for food, or just sit at the tables, eat your own food, or however you want.
I think I'll secure us a spot on a bench and just sort of like stand at the end of it, because I'm sure if I sat down it would break. I'll just kind of like stand near the end. I'm not gonna get in line or anything.
Okay.
I'll get in the line, and while I'm here, just casually try to see if anyone else knows anything about a squid ship.
Okay. Okay. But Renee, anything you're doing?
I'm just gonna get like a spot at one of the tables.
Okay. Powwow, as you, but Renee, you kind of squeeze in, kind of find like everyone's pretty tight here. Like you're not gonna be able to have your own table or anything like that. You're gonna be sitting with the crew for all of this. So like you can see like the steam coming off their damp, like chilled cloaks. Out here, as like temperature just seems to really be dropping here, and like people are like leaning into you and stuff like that as the ship keeps swaying more and more. Powwow, as your line, it gets to your time to be fed. You see now up close, whatever, it's like this fire ganassi. He's like, lad, welcome aboard. What can I get for you? We have salted pork, we have onion broth, onion stew. What would you like?
Sweet salted pork. Yes, please.
Okay. And if you need anything else, just come find me. My name's Racha.
You ever seen a squid ship?
I don't go above the deck. I don't go above deck.
Like,
Then you grab your salted pork and make your way over to like Bornay, who's like kind of holding some seats for you. R4s are kind of standing off a little bit to the side.
and I just listen.
Okay. I think I have some noise for here. Do I have some noise for you in here? Here we go. Let's just do. I just saw you. There we go. We'll just do this one. Okay. Talks begin with the weather here. Down here, wagers are being put on whether the storm will break before the dawn. But then you hear like thunder kind of crashing a little bit. You hear thunder kind of crashing a little bit in the background as the voice is kind of lower, and it like carries like this air of uneasiness. You hear like one of the deckhands kind of like, you feel it, don't you? Heat where there shouldn't be heat. And you see like the rest of them kind of like around it, kind of like nodding, like, gives me the shivers, like something's like breathing down here, huh? Like, but hey.
I'm gonna just put this down.
And I'm gonna put the box on the table
Okay.
and just let the heat emanate from it.
Cargo's cargo, but I'm not gonna linger near it.
Wouldn't expect you to, but we'll definitely fight off the cold.
You see like the first mate kind of comes in now and like leans over with like a tankard. Like you can see like they're like kind of like not like fully drunk, but they're definitely feeling it a little bit. Better the devil below than the one at sea. I know you guys are all talking about this tale of a squid ship out in the trackless. They say it's a ship carved like a giant squid, black sails, seen only in the storms. And those who see it don't come back.
And how do we know it exists?
the whole mess goes quiet. The whole area goes quiet around you, and someone spits in the cup, and like another one like mutters a prayer a little bit, and then the thunder once again rolling overhead. And then someone falls out of their chair from drinking, and then everyone just starts, the room just erupts in laughter again, like kind of killing all that tension that was there. No one knows. No one knows if it's true or not. Yeah.
How would you find it?
Rumor has it the ship finds you.
We don't usually go look for trouble anyway.
They say like the ship wraps its tentacles around you and pulls the ship under.
Is it a submarine?
No one's lived to tell tale.
We just have rumors from people who weren't there.
Aye.
Wait, so how do we... If we don't see it, then how do we know? If no one who lives... If no one who sees it lives, then how does anybody else find out about it? Good point.
The first mate kind of leans into all of you. Listen, after all this is done, Captain, like a word with you privately.
You mean like dinner?
Like dinner, yeah. Not like all, like not. It'd be kind of pointless if after everything was done, then the captain would want to talk to you. No, this is pertaining to the current charter that we are currently on. Yeah, the quarters.
Like, grab my box.
Grab my box and get on out of here.
You hear one of the, you hear one, as you're like beginning to leave, like you hear one of the crew member goes, Sriracha, everyone's eating. Let's get another round for everyone, huh?
Oh,
You didn't catch that the first time? I was like, Racha.
Sir Roger.
My man's got a title.
The Fire Ganassi, he cooks warm food for the crew.
That is most assuredly Sir Racha.
So, you guys leave the mess hall. Is there anything they like to do?
to the captain's cabin.
Yep.
Okay.
Hold on, sir.
Okay.
What's up?
You make your way to the captain's cabin. Once you go in, like you see, it's a pretty cramped space, lit by like a single lantern. Like the swing is above like a table that's full of like charts. You turn the tavern off. Kind of like all these charts across her desk. Captain Flotion stands there with her hands like on the table, like long braid hanging forward over one shoulder. There's like a silver harper pin kind of just like gleaming in the like catching the light every once in a while in her on her collar. Close the door, please. The crew has started whispering. Her eyes like fixed on you, and then like also the chest. They don't know what's inside of it. And only myself and you and first mate knows. Listen, sailors are brave, but superstition spreads, and if they know the truth, they might end up throwing the chest overboard themselves before it's ready. So, the seas this year are treacherous enough. We don't need to, add this to it with the storm that's coming and this cursed rumor about a fucking squid ship. All right, fear's gonna do its job. All right, so just keep them steady. Play along if you have to, but don't feed into it. All right.
I can.
And when the time comes for us to throw this chest into the sea, let's just hope the sea accepts it.
Dude, what does that mean? What would it mean if the sea doesn't accept it?
No, someone could find the chest. Like, let's hope that it stays in the sea.
Shoots back up.
Right, we like throw it overboard and just like
You'd be surprised what happens here at the sea. You hear like the thunder now, like kind of like ramping up a little bit. Like there's a storm moving in.
we should get below deck.
Yeah.
Yes.
And be careful for the boat dreams.
That's not a real thing.
No, the rocking of the ship lures you into a type of sleep and mess with your dreams.
I'm gonna lean down real close to Beauharnais.
Is that true? Does that happen?
Oh, you don't dream.
Yeah, but you do. Does it happen?
I don't think I've been in this ship that long.
I'm just gonna stand up straighter again.
Well, ask our island boy.
I'm gonna lean down towards Powwow.
Are boat dreams a thing?
I don't know. I've never had a dream that wasn't invoked by someone else.
I'm gonna stand back up and then lean towards Beauharnais.
I forgot Powwow doesn't dream.
Oh yeah, good point. I guess Zero doesn't either.
Standing up straight, facing the captain.
After conferring with the team, we don't think that boat dreams are much of a threat.
Yes, the Kraken invades my mind.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Speaking of which, do you know anything about this Kraken?
A kraken. Krakens aren't real.
Or squid ship, or
And the squid
something?
ship's just a rumor.
I didn't think fire primordials were illegal.
Yeah. Well, we haven't seen it, to be fair.
That's true.
Hypothetically speaking, if there was a squid ship and we needed to find it,
She just like looks at you like, not on this ship.
Okay, well, hypothetically speaking, if it finds us, and this goes for everybody in this room, be within 10 feet of me if shit really hits the fan. Because that's...
yeah, we got a board.
Just saying, if things don't go the way that we want.
Can we Can we speak openly about everything in front of the captain?
Yeah, we all harp, right?
Yeah, we're all harpers.
We harp.
Yeah, we harp.
I've harped. Will harp. Am harping.
Yeah, we'll harp again.
The harpening's been shattered.
Will have harped.
The harpening has been shattered.
Don't say that. No.
No.
That's the last institution we have. After the Ordning and the city of Waterdeep.
Yeah. Do you know a particularly psychotic ship captain that would voluntarily travel to a squid ship?
Listen, if anyone's involved with ships, with Krakens, or anything like that, They're gonna be-
Now Krakens are real enough that people shouldn't be involved with them.
I heard
I thought
talks
they
of
weren't real.
Krakens and squid ships, and they're all the same. Listen,
Oh, now they're the same.
2 words: Kraken Society.
Yes, that's
Actually-
We've heard of them.
Directly related to what we need, actually.
Yeah, yeah. Bunch of fucking pirates chasing after a fake fucking god is what they are.
They
Who
might
amongst us?
have. They might have the king of the storm giants.
All the giants, really.
Yeah, the reason why things have kind of been fucky lately. The ordning has been shattered.
the ordering.
The Kraken Society might have kidnapped the Storm King, consistent with the will of like an ancient blue dragon or some shit like that, and you know.
There's
So-
so much.
So you're like crazy people. That's what I'm hearing. It's like,
Oh yes.
Yeah, actually.
it's just
Yeah.
weird right now. I don't know anything
What?
about no ancient blue dragons kidnapping giants or. Listen, I'm just a fucking ship captain.
You know, actually, once we all put it together like that, it really does sound like we're crazy.
But you do know that the tides are wrong, that the weather's unseasonal, that like, you know, the forces of tempest and whatnot out here are all fucked. And this is kind of giant country.
2 days ago, I vomited a demon that killed my best friend.
Okay,
It's been
I don't think. What? Hang on,
you don't
Kyle.
have to be
That's
more
not.
crazy.
Yeah, that's
just saying.
that's actually happened, but that's not really relevant to what's.
That's Kraken Society is the least crazy thing that's happened in
The City of Splendors, the Gem of the North, was completely fucking leveled by a floating fucking castle in the sky. Like, it's crazy times.
So we need a crazy captain.
Make a persuasion check.
With advantage?
Yeah, go ahead, because you're all in on this.
Haha, get a
You
tag
guys,
team.
you can make it with advantage, or you guys can all roll individually.
Zeros in the back, and I helped.
Who over there? I don't know.
I have 2 persuasion.
I have 3.
You got it, Queen.
There you go.
I don't have a helpful portents. They're all bad portents.
But not bad. 20.
Okay.
Not 20.
I'm on 20.
20, let's go.
I'm not necessarily trying to convince her to be crazy. If she could just give us a crazy captain's name, then we can go to.
Is it crazy?
No,
you
it's
want?
her.
Listen, sometimes I get a little stir crazy here. If there's some action to be found, maybe we'll get into it. But I'm not gonna go seeking it.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
They might seek us.
Now you're making me superstitious. I want to go to sleep before I want my spells.
Yeah, watch out for the boat dreams.
That's. I mean, unless you've got a vampire hiding on this ship, I'm not too worried about boat trips.
Oh well, Sriracha keeps plenty of garlic, so we'll be fine.
Outstanding. All right. Just sleep.
To the
You guys,
cabin!
like, as you guys like exit the exit the captain's office, it is a torrential downpour on the ship. You see like lightning crashing over in the distance, whatever. Like the sky itself is like the color of a bruise.
This is a good descriptor.
Yeah. Turning.
And if we've been sailing for a few hours, what kind of path are we taking? Is it like no land in any direction, or are we following the coast?
There's no land in any direction. Like you guys have chartered out, because like while the ship is going to Luskin for a resupply, it is also going deep enough to where like you can throw this thing off the side of the boat and it won't be casually found. So you need to go deep off the coast for it.
Yeah, nothing bad's gonna happen here.
Oh fuck! Just
I'm gonna post up at the corner. Shut down.
Okay. The darkness, the ship.
Hey,
What's
it's
that?
been a while.
oh,
What?
we had a mic.
Oh, my internet crashed and I just got back.
Oh, bye, Mike.
Bye, Mike.
Yeah, I
Hi,
know.
Mike.
Been a while since we had those.
It didn't even make the noise.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, it didn't tell us at all.
Short.
it's just been like glitching for me. It's been like doing like a glitch thing. But
Like a
Which
subliminal glitch.
That's how
Yeah.
it starts.
yeah,
There's a demon.
demon in the camera. Okay.
Anyway,
So you guys all find your bunks. The rocking of the ship kind of moving you about in the bed. R4, you stand there vigilant over a chest, and Renee and Theo, you guys are kind of hanging out. Is there any last minute things you guys would like to do before bed?
oh. Sleep, get my spells importance.
Okay.
We left all my zombies in the woods too.
Yes.
They're making their way.
Wait, I thought we had a bag of.
Oh yeah,
One.
you dismembered them and put them in a bag.
Oh
Yeah.
right, yes.
Oh yeah. Man, you can not reach into random pockets with this group.
No.
I don't know if I'm gonna find like a bunch of gold that we stole 6 months ago, or like, yeah, part of a zombie.
Yeah, a pickpocket is like really gambling by choosing us as a mark.
Yeah.
Like they
Thero's like
might
a beaten dog.
like they might get a handful of gold. They might get a handful of viscera. It's really
You never know.
a crapshoot.
Ravager,
Yeah.
if I were to assemble a couple of guards, how do you think the sailors would react?
No. We just talked about superstition. We're not going to be resurrecting the dead on a ship.
It is beyond superstition. It's just straight up unnatural.
Yeah, it's straight up necromancy. Oh wow, we can't really do. Let's avoid necromancy on the ship. Just
Let's
until we'll table it. Perfect. Excellent work. Lay down, buddy.
have the skeletons. They could grab the chest and just jump into the water with the chest.
Actually, that's a great idea. That is
And
actually.
And then that'll be the story for the pirates. I mean, sailors. They're not pirates. Probably.
All pirates.
It can be both. Not all sailors are pirates, but not all pirates are sailors. Or no, other way around. Not all. All
Well,
pirates,
pirates are sailors.
sailors.
most
but not all
pirates are sailors.
pirates. Most pirates are sailors.
There's land pirates.
But, okay.
R4, you tuck him into bed. Tuck Powwow into bed.
Yep.
Okay. The ship begins drifting into this restless sea under this starless sky. The ship itself goes quiet as you can feel that the crew is trying to sleep as well. Borne. Faint crackling kind of breaks the silence here in the ship, and then you smell the scent of smoke. These thin tendrils of orange light and black smoke curl beneath your door, flickering like the glow of a campfire, but it's too rhythmic. It's too alive to be a real flame. And then you hear this soft whisper right in your ear. Come before the fire fades.
This is a boat dream.
You feel like
Jesus Christ.
the air itself is like heavy and charged with magic. But you find like a strange comfort in it as well.
Can I move?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I'm still in bed.
Yes.
What's Thero doing?
Just like laying in bed.
Is he awake?
He appears to be in a trance.
Thero! Thero, wake up!
Hmm? You see him
Did
like
you see that shit with the door?
You see him stir over and like roll over and like, yeah. I'll get to it.
I'm just gonna roll over and pretend like it's not there.
Okay. Eventually the fire fades from under the door and the glow disappears. R4. You now see this orange light and black smoke curling under the door. Come before the fire fades. What's the roll for?
It's a personal one. Because I'm trying to determine if R4 is going to be like, this is a boat dream. Or or if he's going to investigate. And I think R4 is going to unfortunately investigate.
Hey, R4 doesn't dream.
It doesn't dream. Can't be a boat dream. R4 doesn't dream. So we gotta go check it out, unfortunately.
Okay.
So going to gently go to the door and like pry it open very slightly and just like peek one eye through the crack.
Okay. You hear like Borne. You hear R4 moving about in the cabin next to you. And you hear the door slowly creak open. R4, as you open the door, you see that the hallway is gone. In its place is a hazy corridor of smoke and ember. And leading upward to a faint moonlight.
I'm going to not step all the way through, but I am gonna open the door more
Mm-hmm.
to see more out.
Okay. As you lean more out, you see like you've seen the layout of the ship. You know that like it's a straight hallway, and there's a set of stairs that go up above the deck, or to the deck itself. When you look one way, you just see nothing but smoke and haze. To the right, looking down toward those stairs, you see the light of the moonlight coming through, and then like the walls themselves kind of like charred and embering themselves. Smoke kind of like emanating from the wood itself of the ship.
Oh, Renee, I think things are happening.
You hear this through the wall, but Renee.
What?
Something's happening. I think the ship's on fire.
It's a boat dream. Don't worry about it.
I don't have dreams.
I do.
Boat dream. R4 is going to...
I'm gonna take the box, just bring it slightly closer to my chest, and then back into the room.
Okay.
Shut the door and just get back into my spot.
Okay.
I'll get up and I'll grab my wand and I'll just like open the door and peer out all grumpy like.
Okay. As you come out, like wand at the ready, you see this hazy corridor of smoke and embers as well. Hallway gone. You see like these stairs that lead to the deck, whatever, in just moonlight. And you know that when you went to sleep, it was a storm. And the ship was rocking back and forth in these reckless waves, and now like the ship is it's calm. And there's moonlight where there wasn't before.
This
Yeah,
is a
this
boat dream,
fun
right?
shit.
Can two people have the same boat dream?
We have gone beyond what I thought dreams were capable of in the last, 6 weeks. Alright. Well, if the ship burns down, it burns down. Nothing we can do.
Back into the corner and just tightly hold the box.
I will try to go back to bed.
Okay. You all hear it now. Come before the fire fades.
I cannot wait for the fire to fade.
Like powwow, you hear it in your dream. And this is the first, I want it to be known. This is the first night where powwow has not been screaming in his sleep. This is for the last few hours, this has been a peaceful sleep for powwow, who doesn't really sleep. He like doesn't dream or like doesn't like anything like that. Like kind of just like turns off for like 8 hours. But there's been no screaming, no wailing, nothing like that. Powwow, you yourself have not had any like horrors in your dreamscape.
So do I get woken up?
You hear this in your mind as you're laying there.
Boat dream.
I guess. I feel like
Powwow like rolls over, and the first thing R4 you see R4 like in a corner holding this chest, and he just goes, "Boat dream."
I'll lift up. I don't have dark vision, so what do I what do I see?
You don't see really anything. Like you wake up and like there's a smell of smoke.
I mean, I can't see shit, so I put my pants on. What's going on? And I'll walk to the door.
Now,
What's happening?
Renee, you hear this through the other side of the wall too. Like you hear Powwow waking up, going, "What's going on?"
Ow, ow, ow. Where's the door?
Boat dream.
Surely not. It can't be a boat dream. Light. I cast light.
Okay.
What's happening? I open the door and look out.
You open the door out and you see like this hazy corridor of smoke and ember leading
Dear
upward toward
gods,
faint
there's a
moonlight.
fire. I'm out the door.
I'm going to immediately reach one hand out, grab Powwow.
Wait, boat dream.
The fire.
Boat dream.
This can't be a dream. I'm awake.
Immediately look at Bo Renee for confirmation.
You like punch a hole through the wall to look at him.
What the fuck? Okay, there's two options right now. One is we're all sharing a hallucination out at the mystical fucking sea, carrying a primordial with us. The second is that somehow the seas have calmed, the boat has caught on fire, we don't hear the screams of anybody else, like, the crew who would be awake running the nights.
They might all be dead. This is my chance.
Your chance for what? No.
No, we're not doing more necromancy.
I could have the best pirate ship on the fucking seas.
No, we're this is a hallucination. It's the sea fucking with us. It's the primordial fucking with us. It wants to get out.
Fire! Are you still there?
Come before the fire fades.
Is it the primordial?
It's gotta be. Or something that wants us to let the primordial out. Or get access to it itself. One of the combination of those things.
But if we just...
I'm gonna grab Powwow and just like walk us back into the room. Close the door.
Maybe if we just wait here until the sun comes out.
This is gonna be curious. Do we have a window? Is there a
I was about
window?
to say, I am going to hand Bo Renee the chest. And if Bo Renee is just asleep in his bunk, I'm just going to drop the chest on him.
You just push it through the hole. You punch in the wall, and it like falls
What
into
do you-
zero.
What do you want me to do with this?
Hold on to it. Powwow and I are gonna go look at this. We're gonna go check out the boat dream. All right, lead the way.
Probably make sure that my armor is all the good stuff. Always good fucking bunkers. Alright. That's got me curious. Moonlight is what you said stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like the cabin, or does it look like a completely different?
The atmosphere itself, like the atmosphere is comforting. It is not like you don't feel any type of threatening way. Like even the whispering, that came to you was soft and comforting.
Right, well. Slow.
Okay.
Right behind.
I like how R4 is behind you. Like, like he's using you as cover.
Yeah. Who was
R4's
that?
never had a dream before, and this is really actually terrifying for him. He's not willing to admit it to anybody.
As you both step out onto the ship's deck, the world itself changes. Fog rolls across the planks in these thick waves, lit faintly by this ghostly orange flame floating in the mist. And the sea itself is silent, and even the waves seem to like hold their breath. And then it appears. Standing in this haze with red skin, as it and glowing faintly as if like lit by a forge. White hair catching the faint light curling around their horns. Each one tipped with ember, cracking and pulsing like molten gold. A black long coat snapping in the breeze, lined with the same crimson that burns in his eyes. Sabian. Tobias perched on his shoulder, this raven-shaped familiar with feathers like scorched parchment, and his eyes itself like twin coals. And then the voice speaks. It's low and has a hollowed echo almost, like it's traveling through smoke. You came. Oh, good. I wasn't sure if you'd feel the fire calling.
What is happening?
Not to offend anyone, but you weren't my first choice.
King Bart is missing.
No, this will be fine.
Wait, is this still a boat dream?
What is a boat dream? Take your time. Take your time.
Oh wait, we missed you.
Thank you.
What's happening?
A lot, I would say.
Did the boat sink? Are we dead?
Are we dead?
No. No, you're very much alive.
Please.
Ask your questions.
Oh, no, no, no.
What?
No. You don't come from the dead while in a boat dream and say we ask the questions. What? Who? What?
Wait.
Why?
Sabian
here?
steps closer, his boots not making any sound on the deck. The air grows warm around him as he extends a hand toward you. You can feel me to see if I'm real. And you grab him and like there's some give. Like there's something illusory to him, but he's here. Like while like your hand doesn't necessarily grab where his skin would be, like you still feel like something's there. And it's hot. But it's comforting.
So again, how can we help you?
I have some things for you, but I didn't want to just get right to it. I thought maybe you'd have questions and closure or anything like that.
She did a really good job with closure.
Yeah.
Tobias
Yeah,
told me
it was beautiful.
Tobias told me my funeral was nice.
Suspicious of me.
Were you worried about the fire and the smoke?
It's not usually inside on the boat.
Well,
Yeah, we're also trying to get rid of a fire primordial, so there's a lot of weird
Overnight.
things happening.
Power day!
you don't hear this, Renee.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
You don't hear the yelling, but like, if anyone wanted to go get him, they could.
How much time do we have? Can we get over there?
The flame is a bridge between what was and what is. So, as long as you follow it, you'll be fine. If you stray from that path,
I'm
I'll be
gonna
able to return.
turn around, start going straight. That straight back to R4 missed the can't return if you turn off part. I'm gonna be real. R4 had already committed to moving. I'm gonna go straight back to the door and just like slide in there.
Orne, Sabian's up top.
Maybe it's
I'm
dead.
just gonna go grab, scoop him up
Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
with the box.
Oh.
And
All right, let me get my hat.
no, we're already out.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're basically just in your underwear at this point.
Oh, I'm trying to start sleeping in my robes.
Yeah. You managed to grab your wand on the way out. That's it.
Yeah.
And as you go back above deck, you see this in the billowing fog, this emberish glow of orange light of Sabian.
What are you? Are you dead? Are you an angel? Are you alive?
Alive? Perhaps half. The fire still burns, but the ashes cling. What matters is the purpose that it leaves behind.
What's the purpose?
Well, like I said, the flame was a bridge between what was and what is. Then you followed it, which means that you're ready to see what I must show you. But Renee, have you made any progress?
I asked and have tried to check around for tattoos and stuff like that, but I haven't found anything specific. I just don't think we have the kind of power to have like a coercive conversation like that. Kind of. I don't know. I think that's kind of the problem with Paolo's brother. You know.
But Renee, Sabian steps towards you. You feel the warmth from his body as he extends a hand.
Like to shake it.
And in his grasp, these flames build up in his hand. And you see the 3 blackened tomes appear in his hands. Charred edges, the covers engraved with faint runes that like pulse almost like heartbeats, and he places them in your hands.
What is this?
3 books. Words that I cannot speak and truths that I cannot say. They belonged to the one whose reach extends beyond life and machine. Guard them, study them, and in time you'll understand why I burned.
Okay. I think I still have the bag of holding somewhere. So are you in hell?
You could say I'm 1 foot in the grave.
Are you a shadow echoing yourself? I want to try to mind link, see if there's anything to connect to.
There's nothing. At the eye, I made my choice. It wasn't meant to be glorious. And I thought that perhaps my death could forge strength in those who survived it. I really thought I would return. In some way I have. You see him looking over like the side of the ship, and you can see now like the waves themselves are like trying to catch his reflection, but having a hard time doing it.
What can we do?
Don't mourn me. My choice was mine. If I gave my spark so that yours could blaze brighter, then it was worth the burning. Remember the fire, not the ash. Then you see Tobias like hops once on his shoulder, then spreads his wings, and the bird's feathers ignite momentarily, burning away into smoke before reforming in midair, and then Sabian looks at all of you once over one more time and says, I'm proud of you. Storm is never the end. It's only the beginning. As the fog deepens and the embers around you flicker one by one, Sabian begins to fade, his form dispersing into the smoke. leaving behind only a faint shimmer of gold where he stood. You see Tobias lingering just a little longer before dissolving into the thin line of smoke and slithers into the nearest tome. You all follow the smoke as it goes to the books. And then you look back out and the deck again. No fog, no smoke, only the faint warmth of the tomes. And the brief echo of Sabian's words linger in your mind. Keep the flame alive. And that's where we're going to take our break.
Where's the crew?
Yeah. Oh, we'll get to that in a minute.
Where's
All
the
right,
captain?
We're
Has
going
she
to
been
take
listening?
5.
Where did everybody go? Am I still in my underpants?
And we're back. Okay. So here you are.
Woo!
The
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I just know I was supposed to woo.
woo. As you guys look at Beauharnais with these 3 ashen-like tomes, the rain begins to hit. You notice the rain again, and the unruliness of the sea.
Well, I will go back down and finish my trance and then start reading my new books.
Okay.
I will recollect the box and go back into our cabin.
Yeah, I'm going down back to sleep too. But is the ship deck empty? Is the crew there?
Looking around now, you see that there's still the individual in the crow's nest. You see that there's still like someone steering the ship, like 20 feet from you.
Huh. Is there any physical evidence of what just happened around?
The ship looks exactly how it should. Wet. The waves crashing against the ship, the sounds of the sea and the waves crashing against it.
Huh. Oh, I'm too tired for this. To bed.
Okay. You all make your way back to the rooms. The hallway back to normal. No signs of smoldering ash or anything. The rooms are just how you found it. Minus the hole in the wall.
Ah, fuck. I was wondering if that was real.
Aw.
All right, I'm going to patch that before anybody notices.
Hey, Powell. Why are you so scared?
Sorry, I'm a bit on edge about dreams.
You know how my name's not Beauharnais?
Yes.
Is your name not Powell?
No, I'm powwow.
It's like that's what your parents called you. That's what Chaska called you.
Yeah.
Would Chaska have any other name for you?
Little shit.
It doesn't fit letter-wise.
I don't know. Would I have an answer to that question?
No, as far as you're aware that your name is Powwow.
Yeah, we didn't really do nicknames. Bit of an age gap between us. We weren't super tight.
Yeah. Well, shit. When Savian died, what did his note to you say?
Oh, you're stronger than your demons. Carry on.
True, we were.
I'm an immense light to this earth, humble brag. Wish me peace, made me cry. Our religious practices are vastly different. Yes. We're stronger than I could imagine as a result. Remember your God. Know your faith in your friends, and you will be successful. Savian Ember. Nothing special that I can see.
My note, it has a lot of that stuff too. Until the end. He, meaning you, has a number of difficulties with himself and his inner demons. I'm sure he realizes he's not of this realm, But, and believe me when I say this, he has no idea he's not alone. I hope you keep this information hidden until it's genuinely his time to know and he's capable of handling it. That's now. Chaska, as he remembers him, is no longer with him. He too is tormented by an inner demon, one who's fascinated with power and has gone at great lengths to obtain it, and he has found it. I notice it in his eyes. His tattoos contain the keys to the future of this land.
Tattoos.
Tattoos which we can't really see, and I've been looking for when we meet him. And when I told Tavian's White that, he gave me these three, that seem to be journals, but a decent amount of it is in what I assume is a cipher. So, 2 homework assignments.
'Cause I don't think he didn't have any tattoos when he left us originally. When he left the island.
Chaska or Sagan?
Chaska.
I haven't seen any.
So he got those tattoos after he left the Moonshay originally.
But he wears full coverage, right? So we never see.
Yeah.
Do you know if, with his time with King Bard, what if there's any kind of missions or work that he's been doing that could have exposed him to that kind of stuff?
Is that in Von Richten's book, the Amber Temple and all that shit?
The Amber Temple is, yes.
So that pull out Von Richten's book. This nasty. Oh, this nasty right here.
What does it tell us about the Amber Temple?
Yeah, how much detail does it?
It goes into detail about how the Amber Temple is a citadel, basically, for the dark powers. That it is a temple for dark and ancient magic.
Yeah. Without metagaming, it doesn't go into any of the pillars and all that shit.
No.
Deal making.
No.
Yeah. I mean, this would be the thing. As far as I understand, it's what my beautiful shadow, it's where he got his powers from.
The
And
guy
if it
that
gave
possessed
it-
you?
Yeah. And if it gave him those insane demon powers, I can only imagine what else it could give.
Your brother's made a little bit of a Faustian bargain.
Oh,
He is kind of crazy powerful.
yes.
I don't think we can trust him. And not just in the normal, like, agent of chaos or working on levels we don't understand way, but in the, like, I think we can trust him to be against us. Especially the more that we tip our hand of being real players and not ants scurrying under his feet.
Agreed. I think if Chaska starts to view us as somebody in the way of his plans, he will remove us from being in the way.
Yeah, and I think it's likely that his plans are going to collide with us.
Do you think he shattered the ordning?
I'm pretty sure it was the dragon.
Yeah.
But it could be in cahoots. That would explain
Chaska.
why we keep running into the different Warforged, and he's a part of them. Could be no coincidence that they've come across our path.
would make sense if he's a member of this Kraken society and has nefarious plans for whatever global domination he seems to be up to.
Or he saw the damage that your kind created, and he wants to make
Usurp Bard.
a second version of it.
Use the Warforged to become the boss.
Could happen.
What kind of guy is your brother, ambition wise? Like, what would he want? Power, pussy, ideology? Probably not.
Well, look how quickly he shot up with with King Bard. He went
Yeah.
from an outsider to second-hand man in 6 years.
So, what drives a man to have that ambition?
I don't know.
Probably in these, trilogy. But I think at least I don't know who wrote them. It doesn't say an author. I don't think. I'm no servant. I'm no slave. I'm the edge that serves fate or severs fate. Resin made stone. Flame made eternal.
Let me
Fire
look,
shapes flesh. Hammer shapes will.
let me look at it. Does it
Which
look like his?
which book would you give him, Bernay, if you asked for him? Would you give him all three? Or I guess how much access to the rest of the party would you like these books to have?
Sabian did give them to me. They have become precious to me.
By all means, you could have them. I don't give a shit. I just want to see the handwriting.
Yeah. Look at the writing on it. And
Handwriting.
I'll show you the text for entry 1. And I'll just put that. I'll put it in the Discord channel. So
Oh well, this makes no sense to me.
yeah, what's a harm, Neo?
They have no. Huh. Does that handwriting look like my brother's handwriting?
It does.
Fascinating. He's given us all three of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll post an entry from each.
These must be my brother's journals then.
Oh, yeah. I got homework.
Well,
First one at least seems to be. I can. He's talking about necromancy, right? Obsessed with blank, how to breathe life into cold blank. The blank are my masterpiece. Blank built from the blank. You guys see their flaw. They have no will of their own. They follow blank, but lack true agency. Watching them, I feel an ache, as if I've made not warriors, but slaves of blank and blank. The emptiness haunts me. What is the price of power without freedom? I do not yet know. I mean, you do that shit all the time.
it could be necromancy, but
You're not such a nerd about it, but
that doesn't seem. I think this is more talking about Warforged. Cold
So-
metal.
I agree.
Like he's He's trying to recreate your race, Ravager, but
It looks like he's
not-
trying to.
it's not coming out as intended.
Not at all.
I spell Vodndod.
VODINDOD.
It doesn't work letter wise. There is one that I've just looking over the first copy. There is one phrase that I've seen appear a lot. It's this. VCZKXY. Which makes me think if there's consistent patterns, it's not a gibberish, that there's a cipher.
Mhm.
And it's a consistent cipher, at least in the first version.
Not an anagram.
Nope. Let me look at the second one and see if it appears in that too.
As you guys deliberate over these journals, you can see like you can hear like kind of like the gulls kind of coming out as like it appears the daylight is coming about. Depending on how much time you want to spend doing this in this moment.
At this point, have I?
Yeah, we.
You guys
Have I
got about
finished my
4
rest of
hours.
it?
You guys got about 4 hours before, let's call it the Ember's call.
All right. I'm going back to bed.
I'll go back to bed too.
I'll think about it later.
Okay. The ship itself sways gently beneath this pale morning. The mist kind of like hangs over the sea. And then the wind from the chill is just cuts through the air. Just a brief description about the books, by the way. Book 1, The Tome of Ashen Glass. This book is black and cracked. Its pages shimmer like with mirrored script that rearranges when you read it out loud. And the cover on all of them is a burning eye surrounded by gears. The second tome, the Tome of Ember Chains, is bound in soot-stained leather. Is marked by faint runic chains that tighten and loosen as if it's breathing. And then the third one, the Tome of Silent Cinders, is the lightest, yet is the coldest in touch. The writing fades and returns depending on your emotional state. Very House of Leaves style, if you will.
So do these ciphers that I'm seeing, do they appear the same way whenever I look at it?
Looking at it right now, it is all gibberish to you.
But like, is it the same gibberish if I turn the page and flip back?
Yes.
Okay. Well, into the bag of holding to go,
Okay.
so I can get some shut eye.
Okay. As you go to put them in, you feel like as you've been holding them for a bit, you can kind of detect like the residual magical energy that emanates from them. You get hints of transmutation,
Okay.
illusion, and necromancy.
Do they all have the same?
They all have the same energy. Yeah.
Okay. There isn't like one of necromancy, one of.
No. And as
Silence and
right as you guys begin to go back to bed and the sun begins to rise, you see out of your window the portholes of your rooms, the sun slowly beginning to rise over the horizon, and low and distant, a red ember glows.
That's probably
The
okay,
sun?
right?
And then
There's something
vanishes
different from
as
the
the sun, and then the sun, and then it vanishes as the sun continues to rise.
That's probably fine.
Do you keep that to yourself, Borene? The different magic you can feel from the books?
Oh well. In addition to that, I put them in the bag of holding if he wants to look at them.
So after long rest, we're good.
Yes, long rest.
All right.
Yeah, your spell slots again.
Yes. The illusion is an interesting one.
Okay, 10 and 7. Not great. Not terrible.
Necromancy
Not
is
great.
interesting in itself on a book. I'm curious about that, but whatever.
Yeah.
Do you think would it be possible to attempt to dispel the illusion magic on it? I can try if we want to try.
Now, beginning of the day.
Might as well.
Well,
See
that's
what
part of the
happens.
third level spell.
Which one do we want to try it on?
I mean, the first has the most stuff, so I hate to ruin the first one. Let's do the second one. Tome of Ember Chains.
All right.
Here you go.
Now there's the confusion of how dispel magic works. If something has multiple magical effects on it, can I choose a magical effect I want?
I would
to
say
try
you have
and-
to focus on the specific one that you like. You'd have to channel that type of energy to counter it.
I want to try to counter this illusion
Okay.
magic.
Okay.
So I'll cast dispel magic and see what happens.
Okay. Make it roll.
All right. What is it? It is spell casting ability. Cool. Where is wisdom? Oh, guidance. It's an 18.
You look over the tome, and as like the illusion, the text itself is shimmering and like fading itself. You go to like channel this magic over it, and you feel this coldness rush over you. And the rest of you, as Powwow's eyes are closed, you see his fingertips begin to blacken as if frostbite begins taking over his fingers.
Gross.
No success.
Ow. Ow.
And you just feel this aching in your fingers.
Ow.
I would say that any type of dexterity checks that you might have to do within the next day will be at disadvantage.
Oh, don't worry. They're already at disadvantage.
Natural disadvantage, baby.
Fucking scale mail, baby. Ow! Oh.
I think you did it wrong.
So it didn't work.
It feels like it could have worked. Like, did I touch something?
It's hard to tell. Like, it could have. You don't know.
Yeah. It's old magic.
Worst kind.
Well, I have the ingredients for a legend lore on standby if we need to use it. If we can't crack the cipher.
What's the legend lore?
Gives me just a lot of fucking details about something.
Cool.
It's like I get the biography of something.
I mean, realistically, what are we doing until we hit the drop off point?
I don't know, but I don't.
Studying this bitch.
Bolt really overpowers you. Um, you see like a bunch of the crew hands are like at work, like fastening ropes, like de-icing the lines and stuff like that. You overhear one of them talk about how they saw a fireball in the middle of the ocean last night, just as the ship passed by, saying that they don't know if it's a good or a bad omen.
No comment.
I want to spook them.
If they ask us, we'll just gaslight them into thinking that they didn't see it at all.
That's fair. But yeah, there's no signs of any type of discrepancy of what could have happened last night. There's no signs of soot or ash or embers or anything that was on fire.
Hmm. Well, watch the ocean pass on by.
Yep.
My eyes on the horizon, looking for squid ships.
Here, squeedy, 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 squeedy.
The arrow comes out, like climbs up the mast to get back in the crow's nest to continue looking as well.
I think I'm probably just standing center ship, holding onto the mast because I'm delicate and will fall off.
You're not used to using your legs, and you're sure as shit not
Yeah.
used to using your legs on a ship. So
Oh no, I'm gonna have to put a fucking leash on him.
just spittle as I'm constantly vomiting.
you get seasick, lad?
Yes.
All right, well, stay the fuck away from me. Do
You
that
stay
shit.
away from me.
Do that shit over the side of the edge.
Amateur can't rip me.
I'm just gonna scoop up powwow in one arm. So I got the box under one arm and the powwow on the other.
Yeah. So, Bo Renee, what are you up to?
Looking at my books.
Okay. You could. There are a lot of ways to go about it. You're thinking in your head. You can sit here and
Real
try.
quick,
Yep, go ahead.
R4. What was the name of the war that you were fighting?
The Eternal War?
That's it. There's not another name for it.
That's it.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
There's a part that like you can read the words, but without the cipher, a lot of it is lost.
Mm.
So figuring out the keyword is the first step.
Yeah.
If you'd like, you can make an history or investigation check to kind of see what kind of cipher it is.
We'll do that.
That is up to you.
19.
Ooh.
19. I would say that with a 19, it is for sure a cipher.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all you know. So, is there anything you guys would like to accomplish? You guys have about one more day left before you get to like where the drop off point would be for the chest. As you guys continue sailing north.
Yep. I think we're just keeping eyes open on the horizon.
Okay.
Eyes open for any squid ships. Praying it goes quietly.
Okay. As the ship continues to sail north, you see you guys are sailing into these rolling clouds coming toward you. You can see the lightning flashing in the darkness of the clouds themselves as the wind continues to pick up, and the waves themselves become more uneasy and more chaotic and more violent. And that's where we're going to stop today. So we'll pick up next time at sea. So thanks for
Aboard
everyone
the ocean.
Thanks to everyone who tuned in today. Thank you guys for showing up. And we will be back in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
So 2 weeks. So until then, hey, new merch drop.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
be sure to follow us on YouTube. That'll be the best place to catch all the previous VODs as I'm uploading them. I have a lot to go through. I think the first 12 episodes of Storm King's Thunder is on there, and this is episode 60.
Let's go.
So you can journey through the evolution of quality of this stream.
The evolution of Tabletop Gents.
The evolution of Tabletop Gents.
Beautiful.
What which once was Dumbasses and Dragons.
Ah, yes. So long ago.
Oh man.
But yeah, we'll see you all next time. Everyone say bye now.
Goodbye.
Goodbye now.
Yeah.